sommelier. She's from Team Wine Kenya as well. And she's a wine writer. Karibu sana, Joy.
Thank you very much.
How was your day?
My day was fantastic.
Right.
Yes.
What stood out for you?
And now we're capping this.
Nice.
We're capping it off with a fantastic interview at SpiceFM.
Correct. Karibu once again. And so for folks who do not know you, let us know what you do, why you like doing what you do.
Okay.
Or should I say love doing what you do?
All right. So, like you said, my name is Joy Adero. I'm a sommelier. For those who don't know what that means I'm a wine professional. I'm a wine enthusiast, and that's how I identify myself as first. So I'm a wine enthusiast who became a sommelier, and then became a writer, and then became a wine judge.
Yeah.
And then became vice president of the Association of Sommeliers, and then does a lot more than she should.
Yeah.
Yes.
and many other things.
Many other things.
Right. So, this Sommelier Association of Kenya,
Yes.
Sommelier.
Yes.
Talk about it for folks who don't know what they do, and how do you even be a part of it for folks who are interested, because it sounds very fancy.
It's an association that brings together all the sommeliers around the country to advocate for sommeliers and for wine in general.
Yeah.
This year, we were inducted into the ASI, which is the International Sommelier Association. Association Sommelier International. It's very French. We are the
Sommelier is a French word.
It's a French word.
Okay.
A lot of the wine words that we use are French words. We're the fifth African country to be there.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, so it was a real boon to us, and it was a coup. So we feel very validated as a growing market for wine and everything. And, it's good recognition. It means we're doing something right.
Correct,
Yes.
correct. And what does one need to do for them to be a sommelier?
Well, you need to study wine. So you need to be good at identifying wine. You need to be good at tasting wine. You need to be good at serving wine. So a sommelier is traditionally a service job. But it's evolved, and the definition kind of moves. So some people would be identified as sommeliers, even though they don't do necessarily floor work.
Right.
But for the purposes of the association, we like it when people, even if it's not their day-to-day job,
Right.
are very hands-on with the wine and, can serve and know everything about the wine from top to bottom.
So what's a certification? Is it like a degree?
There's different ways to go about it.
Yeah.
There's WSET, which is the Wines and Spirits Education Trust.
Yeah.
There's Court of Master Sommelier. There's Master of Wine. There's different ways to get into it. The main one that we have in Kenya is the WSET.
Right.
CMS, Court of Master Sommelier, is now coming, and we're very excited about that. So we'll also have that in our reach.
Right.
Yeah, so there's different ways you can get into the industry.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And what about Team Wine Kenya?
So Team Wine Kenya is a blind tasting team. For the past 4 years, we've been all female. We were the second all-female team in the history of the competition. And this year, we were the only all-female team
Right.
in the competition. And the only African team and the only black team.
What? The only African? That's good stuff.
No, there was South Africa, of
Yeah.
course, yes. But we were the only team that was comprised of people of color, black people.
Right.
Yes.
So the South African one is predominantly white.
It was this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's interesting. Yeah. So you also wanted to touch on Wild Beverages.
Yes, so Wild Beverages it's an importation company, one of
Yeah.
the oldest ones that has been in the industry so far.
Yeah.
And also one of the larger ones, and it's an acronym. It's Wines of the World.
Oh, okay.
Rather an initialization.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was initially Wines of the World, but then they just shortened it to WOW, and we bring in wines from everywhere. So you name it, whether it's Argentina, Spain, South Africa, France, Chile,
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good stuff. So you're also a wine writer, like you mentioned, a judge, a wine judge. You do a lot of things, a sommelier. So how did you even find yourself in this journey? I mean, is this what you always wanted to do, or I guess maybe somebody introduced you to this? Just walk us through the whole journey.
No. Growing up, I didn't even know the word sommelier. Yeah, it's not like we grow with vineyards in our backyards. We know tea and we know coffee and maybe wheat and maize. But I was introduced to the world of wine as you grow up, and I knew wine as you see it everywhere. Maybe the adults are having it, and I knew it as an abstract concept.
Yeah.
My first interaction with wine wasn't necessarily anything special. I was just excited that I'm allowed to drink alcohol.
By you folks.
Exactly. I was just like, I can sip it?
Yeah.
No, yeah. So what's made me really excited and to want to learn about wine is one day we're having it was a dinner at our house, I think. And one of my cousins had brought over a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And I tasted it and I was like, what is this? This is fantastic. I've had wine before, but I've never drank the beauty that's in this glass. And it was a cockburn port.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, so wine is different. I want to learn more.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is back like maybe 2011, 2012. And I said, I want to start learning about wine. Just as a hobby.
Yeah.
So I started self-teaching. You have the internet, you have the magazines, Wine Enthusiast, Decanter, and I used to buy these magazines and I used to read them. And if I found like something particularly interesting, I used to cut out and scrapbook that particular page. And slowly it grew. And I said, one day I will take the WSET or whatever one test, just as a bucket list, just to take it off. Back then, we didn't have it here.
Yeah.
So you either had to go to South Africa or Dubai. Those were the closest, or anywhere else, but not Kenya.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2019, I go to a wine fair, and I see a desk, and it said WSET, and it was like, So I said, okay, just for fun, I'll take the test.
Yeah, you were just curious.
I was just curious. I was like, sign me up. So day of the walking into class, everyone was, very professional. They were in the industry, and it was, I'm so-and-so from such and such, and I'm so-and-so from such and such. And I was the only one who was Joy from home.
Yeah.
So I was, a fish out of water. But then, as luck would have it, I did very well. And through encouragement by the teacher who was giving the class, her name is Wanjiro Muredi.
Yeah.
She goes by Wanjiro. She was like, I think you're really good at this. You should do it. And I was like, okay, I think I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yes. Her and Melissa were very, instrumental in pushing me in this direction.
Shout outs to them, by the way. Because even me, the first time I had wine, I was like, because I'm a beer guy.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, let's see what happens. And then I got hooked. I guess that's why I even reached out to you. So a lot of people have awesome experiences, especially when it comes to their first time having wine. Mm-hmm. It's very memorable. So for you, at what point now did you decide to now write about wine?
I felt like I needed to express some of my experiences with wine. I was like, maybe there's someone somewhere out there who, like me, wasn't in the industry but wants to get the perspective of someone who's not necessarily from a wine growing region, who is an enthusiast, who just followed their path and passion. And I was like, I'll write it for them. It's not, I can't say like I'm the best writer in the world. I'm not Jancis Robinson or anything like that. But I feel like I speak to people who would want to have a peek into the wine world, but from the point of view of someone who just loves it.
Right.
Yes.
So enthusiasts.
Enthusiast. Yeah.
So how do you write it? Like in a blog or what, in what form?
In a blog.
Oh, awesome. What's the name of your blog? Put it out there.
It's Wine Fundamentals. So if if you searched Wine Fundamentals blog, winefundamentals.co.ke, it will take you there.
That's amazing.
It actually has a dash. So wine-fundamentals.co.ke.
So I'm acting like I don't know, but yeah. So let's talk about the wine culture in Kenya, right? I generally don't feel like it has like a massive community of drinkers. Maybe you can educate me. Is it evolving, or folks not that they're not really big on wine in Kenya? And is it just a Nairobi thing, or even in other parts of the country? Maybe you can give us an overview.
No. So it is evolving.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kenyans are beer drinkers and whiskey drinkers and vodka and gin drinkers, but they're warming up to wine. I must admit that wine can be a very intimidating subject, drink, whatever you want to call it, and I guess that makes people want to probably shy away because you don't know exactly, maybe you don't know how to pronounce the names, or you don't know what you're going to get. But what I love about Kenyans is that they're willing to explore. Out of all, yes, Kenyans are experimental. Kenyans are willing to try things.
Give me the red bottle and the blue one and the other one with the da-da-da. Yeah, we're very adventurous with alcohol.
Yeah, Kenyans are very adventurous. and it's good because it opens you up to, a world of possibilities. If you close yourself off and you say, oh, I only drink this, then that means you're locking yourself up to so many experiences. You will find something that you didn't even expect that you'd love.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So, so I want to understand your content. Sorry, Vizuri. So, do specific wines inspire what you write about, or is it your own experiences with the people out there? How is it like?
My content is sometimes it's the wine, sometimes it's the place, sometimes it's the people.
Okay.
Sometimes you go somewhere and it's really special.
Yeah.
And you're like, this place is something that I wish people would know about.
Right.
This what we call in wine terroir. It's the land is something I wish people can experience.
Right.
And I know not everyone can go to that vineyard, so I'll write it for you and I'll post some pictures for you, and maybe you can live vicariously through those blog posts.
Yeah.
Places, people, the wine itself. Sometimes you have a wine that's so nice that you really want people to know about, and if they ever get a chance to taste it, if they see it somewhere, you want them to know that it spoke to you personally, and if they trust you, then they can try it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So maybe you can talk to us, paint for us a picture about how maybe you were with your friends and you guys were having wine, and due to the conversations over whatever subject, it changed your perception about wine, and how it can actually lead you to, when you drink, it's such a, the conversations are on and on. It can lead you to something that you learned about, I just want to imagine.
Wine is truth serum.
What's that?
No. A glass of wine, because wine is, what can I say? It's a friendly drink. So when you're having it, it's usually a very relaxed, chilled out mood, and people start talking, of course, because they get more relaxed, and then you honestly have honest conversations with people about, because people open up, and then you realize that, you're not like I thought you were. I thought you were really closed up. I thought, but then you see them as human beings, as people.
Right.
You get to see them as more than your colleagues. You get to see them as more than your boss, or more than just the person you're competing with in the field. You get to see their humanity.
And so what did you learn about yourself now that you've been drinking wine? You've been in this space for a very long time. What new things have you learned about yourself as time goes on?
I've always known this, but now I know it better, that I'm very experimental. I'm very open. If I'm willing to try new things, to a limit, obviously. I'm adventurous. I have learned that I am resilient. And I've also learned that in a space that is not necessarily built for us, because it's not something that we are used to or something that we grew up with, I've learned that I'm very adaptable.
I like that. Good word.
Yeah.
For me, wine gives me a body high. Like when I sit down, I can never stand. I just want to converse.
Like we can talk.
Yeah.
But don't make me get up.
You know what I mean? Like I get very lazy. I just want to sit down and just enjoy the moment.
Yes,
so I guess
wine does that to you. Wine really makes you chill. You turn down.
Yeah, you turn down. I like that. All right, so let's take a short break, and then when we come back, guys, I have the one and only Adero Joy. She's from Team Wine Kenya. She's also a wine writer and a sommelier. Did I pronounce it right? Sommelier. I like that. 7:37. We're coming back in just a bit. Right now, Tatiana Ali and Will Smith